referrals I did. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and I'm already tired. Well, Mr. Paul, our things are very badly joking to us. Yes, yes.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're in downtown Paphos. That's the beach. That's the blue Mediterranean Sea. It appears there's an awful lot of people enjoying themselves. You never know. You could be on that beach very, very soon indeed. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course, we all know her name is Miss Ochin. Grazie via la bouffe.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. Is so many people around us, and people with the love in the heart and with the enjoyment in the spirit. You can tell Mr. Paul how many ladies and gentlemen swimming in the sea, and there is no doubt that that sea is so welcoming today as have never been since this year started.
It is indeed, because we all understand that there are one or two things that are always for sure in downtown Paphos. And that sky, yep, it's looking blue. That sea, yeah, you've guessed it, that's very, very blue indeed. Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue, and he may be wiggling his hips for Lady Sarah very, very soon indeed. And of course, Ochin Cressida Booth, she's dressed in blue, but we all understand that that must mean one thing. All that is missing is
you, of course you. So get yourself on the big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. That's because we all impatiently waiting just for you.
We are indeed. Lord Julian and of course the honeymoon girl, Lady Bridget. Come on over, the weather's perfect. Come and see us and perhaps do an anniversary in downtown Paphos. This is the Amarvi 5-star luxury hotel and resort. It sits on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea, and I tell you what, it really is a spectacality of a hotel indeed. Outside beach bar, it's got a spectacular swimming pool, it's got an indoor swimming pool, and if you want to see some more of the inside of it, well, go and pop these magic words into that YouTube search bar, Amarvi Hotel, Marika and me, and of course up it will come. And you'll see us even having a word with one of the managers, or perhaps he was having a word with us. Anyway, we understand from the first comment on that video, the decision that that gentleman made was the correct one, because the first guy that watched the video, he booked 2 weeks in that hotel and he parted with more than 10,000 euros. And we know he had a great time indeed. We're on the coastal pathway to the rear of the Amarvi Hotel. Upcoming next is what's called as the deck. When we get closer, you'll understand it. And then just after that is the Alexander the Great Hotel. Don't forget to come back for the next episode, perhaps if your name is Sweet Candy, because guess what? We're going to go storm that hotel, especially, and I mean especially, for you.
Yes, but I know about one sweet. It was Caroline. Now we've got 2 sweets, and started with C. Candy?
Candy.
Candy.
Yes.
Candy?
Sweet Candy.
Sweet Candy?
Mm.
Oh my goodness. And she's
She's going to get married in the Alexander the Great Hotel this summer.
Oh my goodness. Are we invited?
Well, you never know.
You ask?
Well, you're asking her now.
I'll be very disappointed. What month is there?
I think it's in July.
In July.
Are we busy?
Wow. Well, for such an event, we never can be. We always find the time.
We'll always find the time. So if you'd like to invite a nutcase in a blue hat with a pair of sunglasses who's always got a blonde beauty by his side, drop it in the comments, and with great pleasure we'll be coming to your wedding. And of course, if you're having a wedding in Paphos and you'd like us to come to it, obviously you need your head examined, but if you'd like us to come, drop it in the comments, and guess what? We'll always find time. We haven't got anything else to do. All we ever do is walk around downtown Paphos, but it's especially for you. This is the coastal pathway that hooks all of the hotels to the downtown Paphos promenade and harbour area, and it is a delight. Whether it's in the daytime or whether it's at night time, it's all lit up like a Christmas tree. So don't worry, this is the route that you should choose to go to the downtown Paphos promenade and harbour area. That's the Alexander the Great Hotel. That's going to feature very, very prominently in our next little video, and that is what's called the deck. And as its name suggests, there are 1 or 2 decks, and of course they are looking out into that, which is the blue Mediterranean Sea. And just down here is a hidden beach, and if you'd like to go onto it, well, it's totally free of charge. It's owned by the municipality, and there is a gentleman that will take great pleasure in renting you a sunumbrella or an umbrella or a chair or two, whichever you fancy. But of course you don't have to have them. You could just frolic around in the blue Mediterranean Sea like these people, or perhaps even get a canoe and start paddling like crazy. Let's have a word and see what the blonde beauty has got to say.
You know, Mr. Paul, I think you have you have to buy to me umbrella. I can see umbrella 250. Is it a huge one actually, or the one that I've lost in a blue Mediterranean Sea one day? But whatever umbrella you can buy for 250, it's okay. And as long as we can take it at home, then it's okay. So make sure.
Well, we'll have to have a word with him and see if we can not only rent it, but buy one of these umbrellas for €2.50. Not a bad price, $2.50 for an umbrella, $2.50 for a sun lounger. So if there's 2 of you, you can melt away on this lovely little beach for €7.50. That's not bad, is it? Look at it. Feast your eyes and digest. There's an awful lot of people having an absolutely spectacality of a time indeed. Yes, Sir Jim, cuddle up to Lady Amanda, give her a kiss, give her a cuddle. You will be getting on a big bird very, very soon indeed, and of course jetting into downtown Paphos. And talking about people coming to Paphos, today there is a girl that's jetting in from downtown Cornwall. She's a singing sensation. She has a lord in her life. His name is Tony, and we can't wait to see you again in downtown Paphos.
And your name is Carrie.
Yes.
And I know that when she sings, all the people are sitting, they will be falling down and really holding their parts. For example, I was holding one of my parts. It means heart, because the heart was overflowing, something like that. And then when she stopped, I immediately had to stop my another part, which was my tears from my eyes. Carrie and Tony, welcome back to your luxury place to stay, and wishing you the best holidays, and we know that we will meet by all means.
We will indeed, and you never know, we might even go and sing a little bit of karaoke. Come with us as we take you out onto this little walkway that takes us out amongst the rocks and out amongst the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. And I'm sure Miss Oching Gracila Booth is going to guide us along that way. And then, of course, we can get a spectacality of a view of the rear of the Alexander the Great Hotel, and of course this spectacality of a beach. There's a lot of blueness going on, and of course all that's missing is you. So you know what you do. Get on that big bird, get on that canoe, start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. Downtown paradise at its very, very best indeed, and it's waiting, it really is, especially for you. And a big shout out to some of the guys that like to watch the show now and again. Perhaps if you're in Yorkshire, perhaps it's a little bit drizzly, perhaps it's a little bit cold, and perhaps you've got a mum and she's got a daughter. We're talking to Lady Enid and of course Lady Janet. Come on, get on that big bird, come back to Paphos, come and see Miss Oching Gracila Booth and Mr. Paul. We're missing you like crazy and looking forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed.
Oh my goodness, how many beautiful rocks they have put in, especially for me. in order to monkeying around of these beautiful rocks. And you know, the most interesting is like a Lego Tetris. When you step, you have to think 2 steps forward whether you're gonna find out yourself in the Mediterranean Sea or not. And now I'm doing.
She is standing on a rock, balancing especially for you.
I was going to say I'm doing all my best in order not to hit my face to the, you know, to something very hard. The only thing that I like hard is nuts.
There we go, and you never know. We might let us sample some of them that little bit later. This
I have
is.
seen the movie.
Have you?
Yes.
My goodness, which movie is this?
It's called Hot Nuts. By. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you translate it from the language in Russian, it calls Крепкий орешек. Actually, whatever you mean by that, it's. Don't bring me this. We are a family channel.
We are a family channel.
We really
indeed.
have the nuts that walnut, you know, big round ones, and it means that person is very strong. This is what we mean by it, and called hard nuts.
There we go. And if you want your hard nuts crushed by Misogyny Krasiva Labu, come and hunt us down in the downtown Cape of Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. We're on the beach to the rear of the Alexander the Great Hotel. There's an awful lot of people having a great time indeed, lapping up that sunshine. And there's even a couple of guys that have paddled in like crazy on their canoes. So all that's missing is you. We're going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that, subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of our madness. And don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you could gift us that virtual coffee or two. Or perhaps consider to join us as a superstar member like Lady Anne-Marie and of course Sir Michael. And of course their princess and our princess superstar, Princess Kaylee. We're missing you like crazy.
She's always writing. She did write the congratulations of your 3,000 family members. And Kelly, darling, your heart is soft, and thank you very much for your beautiful replies. I know you're watching, and don't forget that we remembering about you, loving you from the bottom of our 2 hearts, as we do love all of you from the bottom of our hearts, and of course kissing you many times from the bottom of our 2 hearts. And thank you for being with us, and thank you every person of yours doing all the best in order to support. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very soon somewhere in downtown Cape of Paphos. Here she is again, doing something off onto the rocks, especially for you. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And you never know, one of these days she may fall into the blue Mediterranean Sea, especially for Sir John Wrighty, all the way in downtown Glasgow. One final shout out to Lady Kirstine and of course the apple of her eye, Alexander the Fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing you very soon indeed.
He can't take me anywhere.